What's going on, Sneaker Talk fam? Welcome back to another outlet vlog. So the last weekend I went to the Dixie Outlet Mall and they have a bunch of outlets there. They have the Nike outlet, they have a brand new Adidas Reebok outlet that I didn't know about, and there's also some bad news. I'll show you guys later in the video, but one of my favorite sneaker outlets at this mall actually closed down. It's gone. They ripped off the sign and everything. It's actually really heartbreaking. Almost as heartbreaking as knowing that all those grail level sneakers that you really want, you're most likely never going to get. I, for one, am really looking forward to the new Gundam Unicorn SB Nike Dunk High releasing tomorrow, and I already know it's probably going to be an L, but I'm going to try anyways, and you probably are going to try as well for any release because, hey, why not? On the bright side, there are some other ways to obtain your grail sneakers, and that's where our sponsor of today's video comes in, Sneaker Fleet. Recently, I showed you guys their August mystery box, and well, hey, it's a new month, and that means we have another mystery box for the month of September. So if you needed some new drip for back to school, or you had to, at least look presentable in your Zoom webcam calls for your online classes, Sneaker Fleet has you covered, because in their September mystery box, which is retailing for $129.99, you get 2 mystery items and a shot at some golden tickets, which might give you a grail level sneaker that you've been hunting for. And the really great thing about these mystery boxes that Sneaker Fleet does is that you're guaranteed the value of what you pay in the mystery items inside. Some of the combinations of items you can get are like 2 t-shirts or a hoodie and an accessory. Some of the brands include Yams Day, Antisocial Social Club. Some will randomly get Vape and Off-White, Vlone. There's a lot of dope brands you can get in these mystery boxes. So if you're into streetwear, definitely a great way to expand your collection. Or if you wanted to dip your toes a little bit in the reselling game, it's a great way to get some items for pretty reasonable prices and then flip them on the aftermarket. So I think that's really awesome. Not too many mystery boxes can like guarantee the value of what you pay for in the box. But on top of that, you also get a shot at these golden tickets to get some grail level sneakers, and I'll talk about those grail level sneaker golden ticket items in a moment, but this is an example. Now, the major ticket item for this month's mystery box are the Travis Scott Jordan 1 High, the OG. This obviously isn't a real ticket. Your real one is going to be golden. Some of the other golden ticket items include the Bread Air Jordan 1 High. I still have my pair here, which I paid resale for back in 2016, and as beat up as they look, they don't actually smell that bad. There's also a chance at getting a $5,000 check as a golden ticket item, which will obviously pay for like a year's worth supply of grail sneakers. There's multiple tickets for $100 and $50 prize payouts, 3 tickets for Supreme box logo t-shirts, 5 tickets for some Off-White accessories, and 10 tickets for some GR sneakers. So let's just take a quick look at these items from my mystery box, and then we're gonna head over to the outlet. Off-White phone case. Okay, that's kind of drippy. I like the ghosting theme. If you guys remember the OG, the 10-pack. Bam! There we go. The iPhone Off-White case. And then the second item we have here is a Yams Day 2021 shirt. Black, white, and red. So it's going to match with my Chicago ones, for example. Lamborghini going across the front chest. And on the back, you got ASAP Yams right there as well. Just a heads up, these mystery boxes are limited. Sneaker Fleet has been doing these for a while, and the reception to them in the streetwear community and sneaker community has been really, really good. And yeah, go check them out. Cop a mystery box linked down below. Let's get over to Dixie Outlet Mall and compare the Nike outlet versus the Adidas outlet, and I'll tell you guys about my favorite outlet that closed down. Here are the kicks of the day. We have the Nike Air Max Plus on feet, and here is the front of the Nike clearance store where we didn't have to wait that long. Typically, you have to wait like an hour, 45 minutes to get in. However, this time it was only like 5 minutes. I got to give a shout out to one of the employees. They had the best shoes of the day, these beat up black cement 3s. And let's start off with some Nike SBs. We got some Stefan Janowski's here for $70. Unfortunately, the Nike SB hype hasn't really carried over to that silhouette. We also have the Nike Element React 55s. These were also going for about $70 as well, as this pretty ugly colorway. Kind of gives me these like Nicki Minaj kind of vibes. I'm not really too sure about this. I know why they're at the outlet, that's for sure. Here are the Nike Air Zoom BB NXTs for $90. A really dope looking basketball sneaker, I gotta say. I really like that clean colorway. Here are the Paul George 4s or PG4s for $60. Kind of have this Christmas kind of colorway with this really, really vibrant red. Onto some B grade sneakers. We got the Drop Types for $40. They had a couple of pairs of these, all B grades. And then they also had some Nike Daybreak SPs for $80, one of the nicer colorways for the silhouette. They had these in a lot of sizes available at the Nike Outlet when I went. Here's a look at the React Surtus for $80. Not too crazy about the silhouette. I don't really like the woven upper on that. That's one of the things that really throw me off about the shoe. Then we have the Nike Kill Shots here for $50. One of the cheapest Nike sneakers we saw today at the outlets. Onto some Nike Prestos. We have this Volt colorway for $70. This is really loud Volt colorway. Now onto the Air Zoom Type SE. This is a shoe that I've never really seen before in person, so it was pretty cool to see. It has that little pod at the front of the shoe, which definitely throws me off a little bit. Definitely more of a performance running kind of shoe. Here we have the Drift Gators for $120, down from $295. That is a very expensive Nike silhouette at retail. Typically these ISPA or ISPA models do go for a pretty penny. Onto the Air Max Flyknits for $120. Honestly, I think they can drop that to like $80. That's a bit too much for $120. And then onto one of my favorite sneakers of the day, the Nike Zoom Freak 2s for $60, guys. $60, down from $160. Shout out to Giannis and this really clean color. I was gonna say Kobe way, really clean colorway. Onto some ACG Zooms for $60. They didn't have too many of these available, but for $60, it was a pretty fair price point for this shoe. Here's a look at some Nike Air Max 96s for $90, down from $200. They didn't have too many pairs for these available. I think this was like a size, I forget the size 9 maybe. And this was a pretty decent colorway, honestly. Probably one of the better ones I've seen. Now onto the Converse selection. Yes, I said Converse. Every now and then, the Nike outlets have Converse, and this was one of the pairs that did catch my eye. They were going for $60. Too much for me, definitely too much. We don't have any Converse outlets actually in Canada, for those of you guys who don't know. Onto some Nike Daybreaks for $50, down from $135. And then onto some Jordan Spizike boots. These are like a Air Max 270 fused with a Jordan Spizike, and it's just honestly one of the ugliest sneakers I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know what they were doing creating this shoe, what kind of Frankenstein monster this shoe is, man. It looks like it's a work boot though, like it looks like it can take a beating, so if you want to beat them up, go for it. Next up, in some size 6 heat for the women and kids out there, we have these for $50, pretty dope colorway. They also have this Daybreak for another $50 as well, so 2 pairs for $100. You know, not too bad of a deal, I gotta say. Unfortunately, they didn't have any extra discounts for all the shoes. Like usually they have 20 or 30% off. There was no extra discount today. Onto some B grades, we got some Blazers right here for $100. That is far too much for some B grade Blazers, honestly. They do give me some Sacai kind of vibes though. We have the Cosmic Unity, one of my favorite shoes I think I saw today. $70, down from $190. Unfortunately, they only had the one size, the size 7.5. Next up, we have some Nike Waffle Racer Craters for $50, down from $135. And that is going to wrap up our time at the Nike outlet. So next up, we're going to head over to the Adidas and Reebok outlet that just opened up a couple of months ago, and I didn't even know existed until this trip to the outlet this very day. So let's go inside and see what they have. At the very front of the store, they had a bunch of hockey, like NHL jerseys available. I saw one person grabbing like 15. I guess he's making a team just off these jerseys alone. You have a bunch of backpacks in the back for back to school, and then on to the Reebok. So for those of you guys who don't know, Adidas actually does own Reebok, so that's why they have these stores combined together. Here's a look at the Club C Revenge. They have a whole bunch of different Club C and like workout sneakers available, and the best thing about all these sneakers at the Adidas outlet today, or Adidas, is they were going for like $45. So if you're balling on a budget, you know, you have $50 or less, which is like what, $40 US, $38 US, pretty much every sneaker in the store you could buy, which is fantastic. It's absolutely what you want to see when you go outlet shopping. Along with this, the BBC Reebok collaboration, the shoebox. Let's just take a look at the shoebox, admire it for a second. Incredible shoebox. It literally looks like an ice cream box, but it's literally meant for a shoe. How many times can I say literally in one video? So yeah, we actually actually ended up buying 3 or 2 pairs of these sneakers, and I actually revealed them to you guys on my second channel, SneakerTalk 365. So check out my other sneaker channel. I'll leave it linked down below. And yeah, I flipped them in the store. So I bought them and I actually sold them in store on StockX before I actually bought them at the cash register. They also had a cool little like hash wall, you could say, where it's like final sizing for a bunch of random pairs. And they actually had a bunch of soccer shoes right here, or soccer boots, for $30. Come on now, $30? That's a pretty nice price for a bunch of men's size soccer shoes. So definitely worth checking out if you want to play soccer on a budget. We also have a bunch more shoes here for all $45. So they have a bunch of Temper Runs available, a couple ZX Torsions as well with the boost. We have some Young Ones as well. And again, all of these are $45 plus tax. So if you see something you like, they have a lot of sizes available. Definitely worth checking out in my honest opinion. Maybe if you're not trying to copy yourself, maybe you want to flip some of the stuff, or maybe look out for somebody for a gift coming up later this fall season. Holiday season's coming up. Here's a look at some Young 96 Chasms, which kind of give me some Dragon Ball Z Goku kind of vibes with this orange and blue colorway. And then they have a black and green one here as well. On to another one, we have the Young Ones, which I've seen at the Winners a long time ago at this mall. It's like they took all the Winners stock over. Next up, we have some Adidas POD sneakers. If you guys remember these ones, these were like the half boost, half EVA midsole, which really had a big long like 1-2 year stride. And then they had some carpets at this place that I was thinking about buying for like on feet footage. Kind of nice, but I was like, not really feeling these carpets. I'll pass. And so now on to the devastating moment of the day. We had found out that the Foot Locker outlet is now closed down. It's gone. Honestly, a little heartbroken. There's me peeking in to see what is going on. They had a bunch of stuff still in the store. It looks like the Foot Locker outlet could not survive the harsh times of the malls being closed for so long. I really enjoyed shopping at the Foot Locker outlet just because they had so much hidden gems. So RIP to the Foot Locker outlet. You will be missed. And if you made it to the end of the video, comment down below RIP Foot Locker. Thanks for watching. Cop a Sneaker Flea mystery box in the description down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.